everyone's talk. I didn't want to talk about it, okay? All right, just because like I'm just kind of like look, man, it sucks. Okay, don't get me wrong. It fucking sucks what happened to Chibi, okay? To Chibi reviewers, okay? Not gonna lie. I get it. It fucking sucks. I get it. I completely understand. But at the same time, it's like it it's something that like really is kind of like that's a relationship kind of type of thing, but then it's kind of like, I'm just kind of like I just personally don't care because it's not going to change my life and anything like that. And it's like, does it suck? Yes. Does it suck that she got cheated on and then all his friends turn against him and everything? Yeah. I get it. It fucking sucks. But it's just like nothing. It just doesn't have to do with me. But apparently now sensitive society is also everyone's fucking talking about it. I'll fucking talk about it. Why not? I'll fucking talk about it. Fucking A, dude. I might as well at this point. I didn't want to talk about it, but now everyone's talking about it now.
I discover my fiance cheating on me with my best friend of 10 years.
And I found my lolly of the season. Naru, so cute, but so is Hina. Oh!
Alright guys, we have got to talk about this. This situation with Chibi Reviews cannot be real. The video barely started and I'm already dying of laughter. I refuse to believe this is real life. I went back and forth so many times whether or not I wanted to talk about this because
I know, it's the same thing for me. It's like, do I even want to talk about this, to be honest?
no matter what I say, I could be like, this isn't fair to him, or I could be like, this is the funniest shit ever, and no matter what I say, there's gonna be people that are angry. And so I'm like, the last thing I want in the big 26 is controversy, all right? Like, I've been there, done that, but I got so many DMs from you guys over at Instagram. On top of that, a lot of people were tagging me on Twitter, talk about the situation. I don't know what got into me, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's just talk about this. Let's see how things go. So, in case you guys don't know, there's this YouTuber with 500,000 subs that goes by Chibi Reviews. I have never in a million years have seen any of Chibi's videos. No hate to him.
Oh, it's just because at the end of the day, it's because he's an anime person, you know? You have to be like a pretty hardcore anime fan or so to be, you know, to know some of these people in general.
Just didn't know about him. Not really my type of content, not the stuff that I consume personally. But it wasn't until this video dropped, I lost everything, that I became aware of it. He's a pretty controversial YouTuber. This video isn't about his past controversies. This isn't a fucking Chibi Reviews documentary. I just want to talk about the stuff that I know and the stuff that I've seen and come to my own conclusion. So for context, he made this video, I lost everything, and long story short, his fiance cheated on him with his best friend, and I believe they were engaged for like 2 years or something like that. He also attempted to end it all, but he got saved.
I discovered my fiance cheating on me with my best friend of 10 years. I confronted her about this, and she apologized, and I, being with her already for multiple years, and then finding out my best friend, so much betrayal. So what I decided to do is just, I grabbed my keys, I went driving. I went to the liquor store. I bought alcohol that was the same alcohol, the last alcohol that I drank with my brother. And then I drove into the middle of nowhere, near water, and I drank. Just sitting there drinking, inches from death.
When I heard about this, I was like, dude, this situation is fucking insane. I was like, man, this sucks. Because once again, I had no idea who this guy was. I just saw this on Twitter. How I became aware of this is because he tweeted, I wanna die. And I'm like, okay, I mean, that sucks and I feel for him. And, you know, that's such a tragic thing to go through. I really wasn't planning on talking about this. I'm like, yeah, this shit sucks. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, if like, okay, look. if I'm in a relationship, right, and then I say like, you know, I don't know, I just wouldn't say it. I wouldn't really talk about it or so as much. Would it hurt for a little bit for me specifically if I found out my significant other cheated on me? Yeah, it would. But then like for me specifically, I probably wouldn't make content for a while. You know? I probably wouldn't be on the internet for a hot minute, you know?
But then he started saying some very interesting things, and then I started doing a little bit of research on the guy. From what I know, he's just really strange. I think that's the best way to put it.
And I found my lolly of the season. Naru, so fucking cute.
And I could see why people were celebrating this. I mean, the way I was seeing Bro being talked about, you would think he did the Holocaust. You would think he did 9/11. You would think he did both the Holocaust and 9/11 at the same time. So after all of that, he decided to keep tweeting. And this is where I was like, okay, bro, I don't feel bad for you. He says, seeing how happy it would make my haters if I die. I live out of spite. All right, that sounds like some tough Redditor, some tough 4chaner, some tough guy from fucking Kiwi Farms. You're a grown man. What do you mean you're living out of spite? Chill the fuck out. And seeing what I've seen today, I'm going to double down to out of spite. Okay. I noticed a lot of pattern recognition from certain groups too today. Always the party of acceptance, people. Multiple flags are a big indication too. Certain usage of gifts as well. Animals pretending to be human with subpar intelligence. I have no idea what he's talking about here. He also drops this. I am also pro-ICE and I think illegal immigrants should not be in my country.
That's a bit weird. I don't know. That's a bit weird, you know? Brother, I'm like, I thought we were talking about your girlfriend who like broke up with you or cheated on you technically, so I don't know. That's just a bit weird to say. It's almost like remember how like, you know, remember it's kind of like how like those girls or so that always say like Palestine, like they always kind of like they always slip in or so like, you know, free Palestine or something like that, you know, or like free this or something like that, or fuck this or something like that. That's basically the same thing. It's weird. It's fucking weird, dude. I hate it on both sides. It doesn't matter. I don't like it on you know, cause Chibi is not a democratic person, you know, and you know the democratic people usually say that specific thing, and then he's also saying the same thing too as well. So I'm just saying, you know, it's weird. It's fucking weird. Probably crashing out on everything, or it's just Twitter. It could be. Why would you get off topic? I don't know. I have no fucking idea, dude. Yeah, but it makes no fucking sense, dude.
And this is where he lost me. I'm like, the fuck?
There's no context. There's literally no context to this tweet. He just literally just says, "I'm pro ICE," you know, because it's it's the illegal immigrant. It's always the illegal immigrant, right? It's always what is it, Hamas, yeah, or whatever the thing they always say. Yes, it always circles around back to whatever the fuck the thing is called, you know.
Pro-ICE have to do with you getting cucked and everyone knowing that while you were talking about top 20 animes of 2025, your fiance was getting the D. And then I quickly discovered that the reason why people have so much ammunition on this guy is
it's just so weird, so out of context, so out of pocket.
Going back to his pro-ICE thingy, like, why say this? Like, dude, you got cut.
Maybe his fiance is illegal. Okay, I could see that, you know, maybe he's just trying to tell ICE or so secretly that, you know, they should probably get his girlfriend back to Mexico, you know.
Your girl was with someone else. Your girl was sucking someone else's balls
funny.
while you were reviewing Lolly. Why bring this up? It's completely irrelevant.
Yeah, it is irrelevant because the problem is that the subject that we're talking about is like, you know, your girlfriend cheated on you with your best friend for, you know, for that long or so, you know, so. Maybe his friend is the illegal immigrant. The plot thickens. Oh, dude, that would be a twist and a half right there. I'll be honest with you.
It's like if you are pro-ICE, which means you're pro splitting families apart and killing innocent American citizens, that means that you don't care what happens to them, right? By extension, how can you say that yet be shocked when people are mocking you and laughing at you for this? You know what I mean? It's like you're laughing at their tragedy. And once again, the excuse that ICE is stopping only the real criminals is completely irrelevant in the Big 26 when they shoot people, American citizens, not illegal, bad hombres. But Sans, why are you getting political? Because it circles back to what he's saying. If he doesn't feel bad for all of that going on, how could he ask anyone to feel bad for him? It doesn't make any sense. You can't be pointing and laughing and be like, haha.
Brother, if you're gonna say he's retarded, I'm also retarded too, because at the end of the day, you know, there's no context into that tweet specifically. It's just weird. It's just a weird thing to, you know, to say these things, you know? Like I said, I'm not gonna pay attention to this specific thing, you know?
That's what you deserve. And then when this happens, you're shocked that people are laughing at you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you're just asking for more hate to be sent your way. And he continues,
yeah, that's the thing, you know?
However, do not think they are perfect. And if you hate me and want me dead for that stance, that won't change my mind. Now feel free to spaz out in my comments and call me a racist, a cuck, a loser, or whatever. All your interactions have made me tremendous amounts of money spreading my name around. With that,
oh my god, fucking Rosa de Guadalupe. Holy cow, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
This is such a fucking Reddit ass sentence. With that, I bid farewell, my ladies. He's the last person that should be seeking acceptance or seeking people to feel bad for him or understand his situation, because he's not understanding other people's situation. So that's what's going on with Mr. Chibi Reviews. And the next part, and really the reason why I even made this video in the first place, bro is getting cooked alive. I cannot remember the last time I saw somebody being cooked this badly. So just check this out. I mean, all of these tweets went fucking viral. Chibi Reviews. I am also pro Ice. Chibi's fiance.
God damn, dude. Oh man, dude. I'm not gonna lie. The memes are pretty funny, not gonna lie.
Tiny. Bro, what is this game? Oh my god, this is brutal. Chibi Reviews. Nezuko is the lolly of the week. I don't know what any of this fucking means. His fiance with his homeboy. How did this get 80,000?
Look, man. Hey, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. The memes are pretty fucking funny, dude. I'll be honest with you. It's pretty fucking funny. Hey, man, I feel sorry for the guy though, but fucking hey, dude, these are fucking. Man, the internet is fucking, dude. The internet is fucking ruthless. Jesus Christ.
1,000 likes. I would be on suicide watch if people were making these memes about me.
Dude.
This has been a great lesson on why you don't make your private life public. This should be a PSA to every single fucking YouTuber. Keep your life private. This tweet says, woke up having no Valentine, but then remember, Chibi Reviews doesn't have a Valentine either. And of course, you also have people defending Chibi. This person says, even if you dislike Chibi Reviews, celebrating or mocking the fact that he nearly ended his life is beyond F. That crosses a line regardless of who he is. When we get into the comment section is when things get quite interesting. This person says, sorry gang, he is not a good person and this is karma. Then I found this other comment. And
why do you say that he's not a good person? Where's the proof in that at the end of the day, you know?
Says it was less than a year ago that he was mocking a trans person who killed themselves. So yeah, I don't really care. Can I blame this person?
Where's the proof in that? I want to see the proof in that if he was.
for not caring? No, because did Chibi care when a person, I don't know if this is true or not, so let's just say allegedly.
Yeah.
When a trans person allegedly killed himself or herself, I don't know what the fuck it was. Yeah, Chibi celebrated this. I mean, if that was the case, I mean, he did it to other people, so why should other people be fair to him?
That's true. That makes sense.
Says, what? This guy? LOL. Keep the Chibi Reviews slander up. This shit's hilarious.
Jesus Christ.
This person says, this is frying me.
Let me see. Manga Deck's piracy site removes all lolly content because of the UK update. I lost everything.
And it's literally the content that we just took a look at. I lost everything. Update. Manga Deck's piracy site removes all lolly content because of the UK. Bro really said, welp, back to it. Now, like I said, I am really interested in knowing what you guys think of this situation. I'm really intrigued to see what the comments say. I don't really think Chibi and I have crossover, but I don't think people that watch him watch me and vice versa. So I'll be...
At the end of the day, you should be keeping your goddamn fucking relationship private. You should be keeping your goddamn thing away from YouTube, okay? It doesn't matter, Pharaoh, okay?
Quite intrigued to know what you guys think of this.
I don't need to know other people's relationships. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with anybody else's life in general. Learning somebody about their relationship literally changes nothing about you, okay? This is the one thing, this is the reason why I don't want to talk about it, you know? Do I think the memes are funny? Hell fucking yeah. Do I think the stance, the weird comment that he said is weird? Yeah, it's fucking weird. Do I feel sorry for the guy that literally straight up that his girlfriend cheated on him and his friends betrayed him? Yes, it is fucked up, okay? These are literally my opinions of what I think specifically on the stance itself, and that's it. You just gotta call things out at the end of the day, you know? I don't pick sides, okay? I say what I say, my personal opinion, and that's it, you know?
Do I think it's too far to make memes out of someone? No. And if you're offended by that, you're low-key a pussy. Like, who the fuck gets offended at retarded memes? Now, do I think Chibi should die or kill himself?
No.
I mean, no. I mean, he's just dumb and a bit cringe. Unless I'm missing something. His biggest crime is, I guess, being dumb and cringy and oversharing. And he's not only getting cooked on Twitter, he's also getting cooked on IG. Honestly, WTF was this mindset. I love my wife, but I'm also going to publicly admit I'm into children and hope she still loves me.
I don't know about that, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, you know, it doesn't matter if you're into lollies or shotacons at the end of the day, so.
This person says, deserved for liking lolly. Isn't lolly literal CP? The difference between the responses on YouTube and Twitter is so funny. Yeah, on YouTube, he has a whole bunch of support, people loving him and cheering for him. And on Twitter, it's just people eating him alive. Actually, you know what? Before the video ends, I want to do a live experiment with y'all. So here we are on the Chibi Reviews YouTube channel. I mean, the top comment says the difference between YouTube and Twitter audience response is insane. So, you know, you have people being helpful, showing love. If you sort by newest, oh my god, from 35 minutes ago, let's go. Disturbed for being a horrible human being. Maybe you'll finally see and change that. Bro worries about illegal immigrants coming here so much he forgot to.
He forgot to worry about men coming in his wife. Oh, dude, these fucking comments, dude. Jesus Christ. I'll be honest with you, they're pretty fucking funny, dude. They flaming on your ass on TikTok right now? Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, it was his wife. Yeah, they were like married or something like that. So, you know. By the way, it's not gonna chat. I'm gonna go to bed. So good night, everyone. Take care, Bionicle. Be safe.
I'm sorry. Let me get back to it.
Not married yet?
Bro
Okay.
worries about illegal immigrants coming here so much that he forgot to worry about men coming in his wife.
Diabolical.
Yo, that is crazy. That is a crazy comment. This is hilarious. LOL. You deserve better. So, you know, he has some love. I mean, and then you get comments like these. This is really funny. Weren't you gleefully laughing about a teenager killing themselves a while back? Maybe karma is real. You get this one. Yeah, we do not give a fuck. Blah, ha, 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 ha. Now, do I think the memes coming out of this are peak? Yeah, dude, I think they're fucking hilarious.
It's pretty funny.
Once again,
Not gonna
I'm
lie.
not saying
The memes
Chibi
are funny.
Reviews should jump off a cliff.
Yeah, of course
or anything
not.
like that. It's like, you know, I wish him the best.
Nobody's asking him to, you know, fucking spawn Minecraft, you know, respawn somewhere in Minecraft world, okay? No one's asking that, okay?
And hopefully the gym helps out. Like, that's all I can
Yeah,
say.
true.
Now, do I agree
This
with
could be a good anime training arc at the end of the day. He could go to the gym and work out and take care of himself at the end of the day. So
politics? Fuck no. Once again, it's so weird to bring politics into a tweet about your best friend fucking your girl. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. That is what's weird. That's weird. I don't like it. I don't like it from like the opposite side of people who say, like, you know, free Palestine in a random conversation, or they bring it up in a random conversation that literally has nothing to do with the subject or anything like that in general. Like, so I don't care. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're from or whatever in general. I don't care. That's not the main subject we're talking about. We're talking about you and your fiance, who your fiance cheated on you for fucking with your best friend for 10 years. So, you know, your best friend that you've been best friends with for 10 years. So it's like, that's what we're talking about. This is like, I feel sorry for you. Don't get me wrong. I feel bad for you. But stop making weird shit. Stop saying weird comments, okay? Stop it. Fucking give him a slap upside the head, to be honest.
that just came out of fucking nowhere. I'm excited to see what the comment section is like. Maybe I'll lose some subs and then I'll cry for like 10 seconds and then I'll just lock in. I'm actually quite interested because
I don't say random out of pocket shit when literally my ex cheated on me, okay? I did not say, you know, hey, you know, I hope ICE, you know, I hate illegal immigrants, you know, I hope ICE gets rid of all illegal immigrants. I don't say that. I don't say that. It is out of pocket, dude. It is. I don't even say that. You know, like goes BBC, it's related. In what way? He gave like no context whatsoever. He gave like zero context. I'd be like, for the people who saying that, you know, blah, 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 you know, here's this, you know, this is my stance, you know, and then, yeah, I would understand a little bit more, but he really didn't say much context into like the weird pro-ICE thing, you know, like I said, right. At the end of the day, you know, I didn't want to talk about this, but since everyone is literally talking about this, my personal stance is Tsunako's based and she never will be wrong. Your mom will never be wrong. This is my own two opinions. Never talk, keep your real life shit away from your internet shit, okay? All right? That's all I gotta say. That's like basically it. Shut in case, okay? Me knowing about, you know, this in general has nothing to do with me, okay? This literally has nothing to do with me. This is just literally like something that just doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's just like keep your relationships like to yourself at the end of the day, you know? Yeah, keep that private life private, man. Like, don't get me wrong. It fucking sucks that, you know, you got cheated on. Don't get me wrong, okay? Don't twist my words here for a second, okay? Do I think the memes are funny? Yes, the memes are fucking hilarious. They're fucking funny because they are fucking funny at the end of the day. Does it suck that he got cheated on? Yeah, of course it sucks that he got cheated on. Did he say weird out of pocket content, you know, comments or so in his tweet thing? Yeah, of course he did. And then, you know, it's still fucking weird at the end of the day. So he's trying to get sympathy from the internet and got fired back. I guess so, I guess, you know. I don't know what's the whole thing or so with the weird thing that says he was laughing at a trans kid. I don't know anything about that. So that's something that's out of my forte. So I can't say anything about that. So, but overall, you know, I don't think the guy is a bad guy at the end of the day, you know. You cannot like someone and get on with your day without calling them a your voice acting like Hassan with that guy. I'm so tired of this drama. Twitter and Reddit motherfuckers really jumped onto this immediately. Some of them are straight up obsessed with this guy to the point that they are just nonstop made tweets for him for days. That is a bit weird. I'll be honest with you. This is a bit weird, to be honest, that people are just jumping on it. That's why I didn't really want to talk about it. Sensitive? What the fuck is this video, man? Did you try to make this man seem in a bad spot or in a good spot? He got betrayed not because anime girls. Like, what the fuck? His previous friends also watched that content, including his girlfriend, who even read weird smut books. No, I don't really care about that. He got betrayed. He got betrayed because they were in Hassan's group space. He isn't a right winger either. Chibi is the same as Ethan when it comes to politics, except the ice part. But his friends were anime bread tubers. I don't know what that is. Of course, they leave him. Interesting. Who knows? Like I said, right? All this stuff. Like at the end of the day, it's still kind of shitty though that all his friends literally left him. In my personal opinion, pretty shitty. Not gonna lie. Does it suck that he got cheated on? Yes, of course. What is it? Do I think the memes are funny? Yes, I do think the memes are pretty fucking hilarious. Not gonna lie. Diabolical, I'll be honest with you. Very fucking diabolical in my personal opinion. Do I care about Chibi's, like, you know, Chibi enjoying lollies? I don't really care. I fucking like lollies and fucking Shotacons too. I don't give a flying fadoodle fuck at the end of the day. I don't care, you know? It is what it is, you know? But at the end of the day, you know, still weird out of pocket thing, you know? At the end of the day, it should have all been private and not public. Yes, this is my own 2 cents. Keep it private, you know? If you know, if you find out your significant other cheated on you, you know, don't fucking say it out. Don't say it out to your, you know, your community, to hundreds and thousands of viewers. At the end of the day, you know, just like, you know, just be like, you know, hey, I'm gonna be off the internet for a while. Some stuff happened or so, you know, just make an announcement that you're not gonna be uploading for a bit, you know, and then just, you know, take care of yourself, you know, and then that's it, you know. Now, what do you expect, you know? Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. If your best friend your girl's hot, find new friends. It is pretty true at the end of the day. And that is a very questionable. That's an eyebrow raising kind of type of thing, in my personal opinion. Oh well, whatever. At the end of the day, I didn't want to talk about this, but since everyone is talking about it, I'm just kind of like, all right, I guess I'll talk about it. I guess. Like I said, I don't really care about the lolly stuff or the Shota stuff. I don't really care. I personally don't give a fuck, because you're talking to someone who's enjoys that thing. So. But do I think the memes are funny? Hell fucking yeah, the memes are funny. I'm crashing out over this tide of retardation going on. Christ. Stop. Get off the internet, Pharaoh. Please go touch grass. Stop. Like literally stop. Jesus. You almost remind me of Luna, so how so excited she is all the damn time she tries to jump on me all 24/7. Just relax. Chill, man. It's not that serious. If they all betrayed him, what kind of reaction would he expect from people who aren't family and friends? I don't know. To be honest, like it is kind of shitty that all his friends basically like betrayed him at the end of the day. So, like I said, don't get me wrong. It's all shit. It's all shit. Don't get me wrong. The shit that he went through is pretty damn shitty. Didn't matter the memes as Pete kept cooking. At the end of the day, it's still kind of shitty though. Like I said, I don't beat around the bush specifically, you know. It's a kind of, nobody should be going through that, to be honest. Especially having your best friend, you know, basically, you know, having your wife cheated on you with your best friend and everything. That fucking sucks, you know. That is literally the most shittiest thing that can happen to somebody. You know, I don't wish that on anybody, in my personal opinion. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's kind of pretty shit in my personal opinion. But yeah, anyways. I didn't want to talk about it, but since everyone else is talking about it, even Sensitive Society is talking about it, because I know Sensitive Society is a little bit wary on the whole lolly, you know, topic and everything like that, because he's not really well informed. He's your typical he is basically your typical what is it? What's the word? Casual anime enjoyer. So he's a bit of a tourist, you know. He's not really much of a heavy anime person. Maybe he is, maybe he's not, you know. I don't know. Like I said, it's all allegedly at the end of the day. I don't know him that well, but that's just kind of like basically it though. So normie-ish. Yeah, it's kind of normie-ish. So he doesn't really know the whole aspect of the anime community, while yours truly, you know, does actually know more about the whole anime community in general, because I've been watching anime and always hanged out with a bunch of anime people and always in the community all the time. So I'm a little bit more different when it comes to that. So yeah, that's kind of like basically it though. I had to make sure he was like, you know, to make sure he, you know, he's not getting out of pocket or so with the lolly stuff and, you know, in the lolly situation. So but yeah, that's kind of like basically it in general. So